Aloha and welcome to the video. So in this video, I'm going to be making a custom piece. Now, obviously this is not a Hawaiian or Polynesian style piece. This is for a client. They wanted me to make a wooden style one of these. So it's gonna have koa wood and tiger shark teeth along the blade. I'm super excited though because I've never made one of these and I've always wanted to. So that other piece there, it's just an older Hawaiian style knuckle duster, Kuikui Lima Leo Mano. The difference though is the Hawaiian style piece isn't a blunt force tool. It was more used for slashing with the teeth on the outer edges. Whereas this piece, I'm going to be making it so that, it'd be more of punching. So this is pretty cool. One thing though that I realized almost immediately as I was templating this out was the finger holds. There's not a lot of material in between the finger holds, and so I was immediately worried that if I cut the whole piece out first and then tried to cut out the finger holds, that they would just rip out. And so what I decided to do is I decided to drill out the finger holds first before I even cut out the piece. It's a little bit risky in case just in case I get it wrong or the dimensions or whatnot, but this way there's a lot of material left in the koa, in the wood, and I don't risk tearing out too much of that. So I drilled those out, and now I can finish templating it, cutting it on the bandsaw, and then I'll be able to shape it down. I'm going to be sanding this down to 320 grit. Before I do that though, I'll sand it down to 220 and then cut out the groove that the tiger shark teeth are going to rest into. Before I get to any of that though, I'm just cleaning up all of these edges. So it's just a combination of hand sanding, chisel work, and going back and forth. One thing I like to do with the hand sanding on these angles is I'll use a rasp or any other type of solid structure that I can wrap the sandpaper around, and then that gives it something really clean that I can index with and make sure I keep those clean edges, which I really want to on this. I want to make sure all those clean edges are there just because there isn't going to be any other type of contrast. And so with how beautiful this koa wood is, it's really difficult to see right now, but as soon as we oil it, you'll really see those curls, the wavy structure in the wood. It'd be gorgeous. And so it's the only downside is it's going to hide all of this fine woodworking. I say fine woodworking. I'm not I'm not that talented. Fine for me. But I want to keep the edges as clean as I can just to try to retain that visual aspect once it's oiled up and looking nice and beautiful. My process for drilling out these holes that will be used for the lashing has transformed over the last few years. What I like to do now is I first sketch out where they're going to go. So I draw those initial lines. I then use that nail just to start each hole. And that keeps the bit from walking, from sliding, just because the edge is contoured, so it's not flat. And it helps me maintain a straight cut all the way from one side to the other. Otherwise, sometimes it can be difficult to line up. Mainly because I don't have a drill press. This probably wouldn't be an issue if I had a drill press, but I don't. So now I have that cut out. I can finish sanding this to 320 and I can oil the entire piece. And man, did this piece oil up just absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful koa. It's a dark curly grain. It's got a really tight curl, almost like a flame, a tight flame. Beautiful piece. I love the way that it's turning out. There's only the last step. Once it's oiled, it will be to lash in the teeth and then it will be finished. So it's almost there. Unfortunately, I won't be testing with this piece just because I need to ship it out very soon and I won't have time to fix it. And I'm a little bit worried if I break the knuckle section, that would be a little bit more of a pain to try and fix. But it's a beautiful piece. So far, I'm loving how it feels in the hand, how it's looking. And so I can't wait to lash it and put on the final finishing coats and it'll be finished. But this knuckle knife turned out awesome. Definitely not a Hawaiian style, Polynesian style piece, but inspired by a lot of the designs that I work with. I love the way that it turned out. I love the curly koa on this. It feels really good in the hand. So I'm super excited how it came out. I hope you liked it too. If you don't like it or do like it, please leave me a comment. I do love to read those. If you have any ideas for what I should make in the future, also post that. That would be awesome. And mahalo nui for everyone that follows along, and I'll see you in the next video. Aloha.